What's up? It's the Foyo Games. Checking out Dragon Shogun. Played this at BGG Con Fall a mere couple months ago. Love this game. Love to play again. They hit me off with a bunch of swag and everything. Even more swag. What is this company again? This company is... What is this company? I don't even see the name anywhere of this company right now. Is it? Yeah, I think, man, something they got going on in Japan. But if I see it later, I'll say the name of it. But everything on here just says, yeah, and you can see we got the Japanese down there. But anyway, love this game. And they hit me off with a lot of swag. And today we're checking out Dragon Shogun. Let's do it. You know, they were kind of partnered with Speed Robo Games too, so check out Speed Robo definitely on YouTube, Speed Robo Games. And yeah, so anyway, got the gameplay coming up tomorrow, 4 p.m. Check it out. But yeah, so this is one of them games. All of this company's games seem to be like you crack open some packs and you make your deck from the packs. I mean, of course, you can do kind of constructed with the packs or something later. But yeah, but pretty much they hit me off with 10 packs, so that's enough for 2 decks. Gave me this promo too. The Haruki Mizukagami Swift Flash Unmuyoji. Wargeist Human Jujutsushi. 2-1. Enter return target jutsu that doesn't have a classification from your hell to its owner's hand. Hell is the graveyard in this one. Nice shattered glass foils. Yeah, that is. Alright, and we'll go over, got me 2 playmats with the front saying something and the back being actually the playmat. You got the gate. The daimyo may view your gates at any time. Battlefield, deck, hell, the discard. Right? A lot of familiar things in this game, of course, and a few different little things. Alright, so what is Dragon Shogun? Dragon Shogun is a 2-player competitive trading card game that you can start playing right away with ready-to-build decks. Players take on the role of a daimyo using Wargeist and Jutsu to battle against their opponent's daimyo. How to play. The game begins with the turn of the first player's daimyo. Daimyos then alternate turns until the winner is determined. Winning the game. A daimyo wins the game by successfully attacking the opponent's daimyo once both their gate and their deck have been reduced to 0 cards. Okay, so you gotta mill them, and you gotta get all the cards out of their gate, which is their life stack or whatever, like One Piece or whatever. I mean, any Bandai game. Winning the game. Tips. A gate is a card that protects a daimyo from attacks by the opponent's Wargeist. At the start of the game, each daimyo places 5 cards from their hand, as their gates. I guess the daimyo is the player, is the daimyo. Yeah, so a gate is a card that protects the daimyo. So first you'll take that gate damage, then you start getting hit in your deck, and then once you get milled, you lose the game. 5 cards from their hand as their gates. Okay, and what you need to play, choose one of the following play styles and build a deck according to its rules. Blitz Shield mode. How to build a deck. A deck consists of 40 cards, open from 5 packs, and you may not include any other cards. You may include any number of cards with the same name. Okay, you may include any number of cards with the same name. Strategy mode. How to build a deck. A deck consists of exactly 50 cards, and you may include up to 4 cards with the same name, and you may include up to 16 cards with Kyukyu Nyo Ritsu Ryo. Girl was saying it real good though. QQ New Rizio Royo. I'm gonna have to listen to the video again to see it. But yeah, I played with a little cutie, and I smashed her in the game. Card details: Wargeist and Jutsu enchant. So a Wargeist, when cast, it enters the battlefield and engages in Ikusu with the opposing daimyo or other Wargeist. Okay, so I'm sure there's battle. Jutsu, when cast, its ability resolves and then it's placed in the hell. So these are your sorcery speed spells right here. They could be instants too, but they just have that bottom with the Japanese print right there. Jutsu enchant. When cast, it's attached to a specified type of card on the battlefield. So just an equipment or a aura or something. Card name of the card, cost to play it. So these costs are going to be like 3 that you tap or whatever in the 3 that you tap, 3 lands that you tap, and then one of them's got to be blue or something. Each card has an attribute corresponding to the symbol shown in their cost. There are 5 attributes: wood, fire, earth, metal, water. The typing class of the card is number 4. The traits possessed by the Wargeist. 5. The amount of damage a Wargeist deals to a daimyo. The power in the front. The health is in the second number. And the abilities the card possesses. Card orientations. The card's top side. A card holds 1 piece of information of itself in its upright orientation, and 1 piece of information on another card in Elementium. A QQ Neo Rutsu Ryo in its reversed orientation. So QQ in the reversed. When casting a card that holds information of another card in its reversed orientation, you choose whether to cast it as the upright version or the reverse version. The reverse is going to cost you more to cast it. So cards have, like, flip cards. Not flip cards, but split cards. And the Elementium generates energy required to cast cards or activate abilities. So Elementium, enter, draw a card. QQ, cards with the QQ can be cast at any time, not just during your turn's main phase. So they're instants, not sorceries. And additionally, when a card with QQ would be sent from a gate to hell by Ikusa, you may cast it without paying its cost. Okay, yeah, so when the gate cards are triggered or whatever, as QQs or whatever with that, you can cast them for free without paying the cost. Alright, top side, tapped, untapped, top side. When a card enters the battlefield, it enters untapped. To tap an untapped card, lay it sideways. So sounds like no summoning sickness in this game, it sounds like. Glossary, daimyo is the player. Ikusa, the active Wargeist combating a daimyo or another Wargeist. Draw, discard, destroy, sacrifice, put the specified cards any player controls from the battlefield in the hell. Exile, remove the specified card from the game. Untap, tap, switch. Swap the upright and reversed orientations of the specified card. Enter ETB, agony. When the card is sent from the battlefield to hell, activate its abilities written with the agony. Tap is tap. Alright, keyword abilities. Swift, Berserker, Caution. Swift can attack as soon as it comes in. Okay, so Swift, actually, there is summoning sickness because some things have Swift. Berserker, this Wargeist attacks each turn if able. Caution, this Wargeist can attack. Reckless, this Wargeist can't block. Spy, this Wargeist can't be blocked except by Wargeist with Spy or Watcher. Watcher, this Wargeist can block Wargeist with Spy, so it sounds like flying and stuff. Watcher, this Wargeist can block Wargeist with Spy. Gate Break, this Wargeist destroys a specified number of gates on attacking daimyo. Blessing, this Wargeist can't be the target of jutsus or abilities. Conquer, this Wargeist can't be blocked, targeted, or dealt damage by cards with specified attributes. How to cast a card. Cards in your hand can be cast by paying their cost. Tap the untapped Elementium you control that matches the attribute symbols shown in the cost. Tap untapped Elementium you cast, blah, 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 blah. So I think it's just like 3 and one of them had to be red, or maybe it's 3 of them got to be red. I mean, if you care to read it, it's right there. Game prep. Greet your opponent before the game. Each daimyo plays paper, rock, scissors. Each player shuffles their deck and places it into the deck zone. Each daimyo looks at the top 5 cards of their deck and chooses 5 to play face down in order in any order as gates. The remaining 5 cards are added to their hand. Tips when setting up gates: prioritize placing cards that have a QQ Neo Ritsu Ryo. QQ Neo Ritsu Royal. Alright, whatever. Once both players have finished preparing, the game begins. Start phase, untap step, 2 draw step, and Elementium step. Choose one of the following. Put a card with Elementium from your hand onto the battlefield in its Elementium orientation. Alright, put any card face down on the battlefield as in Elementium. Okay, so cards can be just a generic Elementium or the color that it is. So I think there's 5 colors in the game. Main phase, you may cast cards from your hand, and you may do this as many times as you can pay the cost. Face down Elementium cards are considered to have all attributes. So okay, so face down Elementium cards are considered to have all attributes. So the point of putting one face up is I forget the point of putting one face up versus just putting it face down, which would make it have it all Elementium things. But anyway, I forget. Ikusa phase, you may perform the following sequence any number of times. Attack declaration step, tap one of your untapped Wargeist and declare an attack on your opponent's daimyo. Wargeist that enter the battlefield this turn can attack. Block declaration step, the attack daimyo may tap any number of untapped Wargeists they control to have them block the attack. If blocking, the attack target is changed to the blocking Wargeist. Ikusa resolution step, if the target is a daimyo, if the daimyo has gates, reveal the top card of the gates and put it in the hill. If there are no gates, reveal and put a number of cards from the top of the deck equal to the attacking Wargeist attack power into hill. If any cards from the gates or the deck have a QQ Neo Ritsu Ryo, they may be cast without paying their cost. If the attack target is a Wargeist, the attacking Wargeist and the blocking Wargeist deal damage equal to their attack power to each other's health. If there are multiple blocking Wargeists, the attacking Wargeist distributes his damage among them as desired. Wargeists take damage equal to or greater than their health on the same turn are destroyed. Each daimyo may cast cards with Ritsu Ryo or activate cards at any time. Okay, so you can do tap cards, activate abilities anytime. In phase, resolve any effects that trigger at the end of the turn, then remove all damage from Wargeist and end your turn. After ending your turn, the next daimyo begins their start phase. Alright, so 5 cards at the top, you'll hit from the top to the bottom, it sounds like. Deck 50 cards or 40 cards if sealed. Hell, yeah. A daimyo with 0 cards in their gates and deck can increase their Elementium. Alright. And a few other things, but yeah, right there. Alright, so that was 14 minutes. So next video will be me cracking 5 of these packs. So stay tuned for more Dragon Shogun. Follow your games, like, comment, subscribe. And this game isn't out yet in America, but I think it is out in Japan though. But yeah, I think it's coming this year, so be on the lookout for Dragon Shogun. More coming tomorrow. Later, Gators.